Hello, my friends, and welcome to the second class in our IELTS and TOEFL writing course. In the previous class, my friends, we have started talking about the essay, and we defined an essay as a group of 4 to 8 paragraphs which develop one main idea, and we said that those paragraphs should be related to one another and should include at least two perspectives which are related to the topic to be developed. Then, my friends, we made a comparison between a paragraph and essay, and we said that when it comes to IELTS and TOEFL Task 2 writing exams, the essay is a broader form of a paragraph. That's why we jumped to Task 2 and we left Task 1 because, and we said, my friends, before that although Task 1 of IELTS and TOEFL exams are all about writing a paragraph, but these paragraphs are a little bit different from the paragraph we have talked about before. That's why we're going to jump to Task 2 essay, then we go to Task 1. And in the previous class, my friends, also we covered the properties or the features of a good essay, and we said that a good essay should be well organized in terms of organization. Then we had formatting and presentation. We said we should use the double spacing, we give indentation for paragraphs, and so on. And then we covered the writing styles and the language and also the writing styles. Then, my friends, we talked about the three parts of a good essay, and we talked about them in brief. We said that a good essay has three parts. The first one, the introductory paragraph. The second one, the body paragraphs, into which we have perspective 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4, but at least we have 2 perspectives. And the third one is the concluding paragraph. Today, my friends, in this class and in the next class, we are going to discuss the introductory paragraph and its parts. And after that, we move to the second part. In here, my friends, what is the introductory paragraph? The introductory paragraph is a group of 3 to 6 sentences that come as the first paragraph in the essay. As you know, my friends, from its name, the introductory paragraph represents the introduction of the paragraph, and it should come at the beginning of the paragraph. Number 2 carries the main idea of the essay. And as we said before, introductory paragraph can be considered as the general overview of the paragraph by which or with which the reader should understand what he or she is going to go through in this essay. Now, my friend, it's the most general paragraph in the essay, as we said before, because generally in the introduction we should present general ideas, and we can be a little bit specific, but the most specific part should be in the body paragraph. And here, my friend, the most general paragraph in the essay, number 4, shows the reader all the points of the essay, as we said before, because the reader wants to understand what the writer is going to go through from the beginning. Otherwise, the reader will not be intrigued or interested in carrying on reading. And here, my friends, we have 3 parts of the introductory paragraph. Generally, my friends, because I teach foreigners, people who are not English or were not born in English countries, I have my own nomination that I prefer to use sometimes, and this nomination is a little bit, let's say, easier and closer to their cultures. In here, my friends, we know that the 3 parts of an introductory paragraph is the hook, the background formation, the thesis statement, but I prefer, for example, to call the hook the general specific sentence or sentences. In here, the background, I prefer to call it covering points 1 and 2, and the thesis statement is called by me with our perspective or opinion. Still, they have the same let's say perspectives, the same conditions, the same way of writings, but generally, my friends, I would like to give my own names. So what is the hook or the general specific? The hook, my friends, is the first sentence in the paragraph, and it should include the main idea of the whole essay. Generally, my friends, we call hook because it hooks the reader and it makes them interested in knowing more. So try to make your hook, let's say, intriguing, let's say interesting, so that the reader wants more. And here, my friend, the main idea, of course, of the essay comes from the question itself. Generally, my friends, in the exam, the TOEFL or the IELTS in task 2, you will have a question, and in this question you will be asked to write an essay about a specific main idea and 2 or 3 perspectives. You should stick to them and you shouldn't add anything from your mind. And here, my friends, should be put properly inside the hook. As you see here, my friends, the main idea will be given in the question, but here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns to be used for the students, and inside which we should insert the topic carefully, not to show the examiner that those are patterns and not to be caught or not to be, let's say, found out. And here, my friends, we have number 4, practice noun phrases and the simple sentences before you go through this class. If you have any questions about them, you can go back to their classes. Now, my friends, allow me to present some patterns as the hook. And here, my friends, as we said before, the hook should be a little bit general and should carry the main idea of the essay. The first option here I can present for you: the topic concerning. The topic concerning, and here I leave a space. In this space, my friends, you can fill out the topic that you can find in the question. Again, my friends, this pattern can work with all topics, but I leave here a space for you in order to fill out it with the topic comes in the question. The topic concerning, for example, the advantages of smoking. The topic concerning studying abroad. The topic concerning, for example, the international trade has been seriously grown bigger to become an argumentative and intriguing topic among people in the last few years. We can take another option here, my friends. We say lately a lot of people have started arguing about. For example, here again I give the space so that you can fill it out with the topic. For example, lately a lot of people have started arguing about smoking, disadvantages of smoking, arguing about studying abroad or international trade, and have contradicting opinions about it. Again, my friends, the third option here, in the few years, the topic here, you fill out with the topic from the question. In the few years, for example, disadvantages of smoking has been considered as an argumentative topic around which a lot of opinions have been so far expressed. The last option here, my friends, is the fourth one, which is my favorite. As you see here, my friends, although the issue of disadvantages of smoking, for example, has been discussed by many people and taken from many angles, it is still argumentative and need more explanation. I would like to give you a quick or a brief piece of advice, my friends, before I finish this class. Avoid the cliche, overly dramatic statements. Don't be so much emotional. Don't use very, let's say, conservative or restrictive cliches, and don't talk to the reader or the examiner directly. Don't address the examiner directly, and don't put a lot of personal opinions from the beginning. And try, my friends, to avoid putting personal opinions in your hook because it is not its place. Maybe you can use it later. That's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this class and you learned something. If you don't understand the point, try to play this video again, my friends, and play some Kahoot games which are going to be related to the topic of our class today. Till that time, my friends, I wish you all the best and take care of yourselves.